using a plastic trim tool, I'm going to go ahead and get underneath the trim here. And we're just going to pry out and gently pull this trim out. I'm going to pull it straight away. And we're just releasing clips behind the trim bezel. And on the top, we're going to pull straight out, like so. And the vents might come loose. They are clipped in, but they might pop out. If you want, you can use your trim tool and get underneath and release these tabs. On the back side, we do have a harness right here. And there's a little tab right here. We're going to pinch that and wiggle that free. And we can go ahead and set this up out of the way. Using a number 7 socket, we're going to go ahead and remove this screw here and then diagonal across this one right here. Go ahead and try and pull this forward. There are 2 activator or actuator cables on the back here. We're going to go ahead and release the rearward one first. And just pop this out. It has a little bended Z in here. I'm just going to try and work that out like so. And then we'll do the same for this one here. It has a little retainer clip in it. So we're going to pop it out of the clip here. Use a straight pick here. We're just going to try and bend these tabs back and work this clip off. Once that's out, I'm going to go ahead and remove this from this unit here. Now we have our 2 connectors on the back. We have this one right here. Press down on this little tab right here on the very top. Disconnect that. And we have this connector on the other side. Has a little tab right here. I'm going to go ahead and press that down. Work that out and just pull the unit out. I'm going to take our new unit and we're going to connect our block unit first. You can hear that click in. I'm going to take our other connector here, line that up, press that in. So now we're going to take the end of this cable here and it needs to go into this little hole on the control unit here, and that is adjustable by turning the knob. So we're going to get that set in. It should fold over. We'll line up our little lock tab here. Clip that into place. Run the cable through these 2 tabs. And that pops in to this unit on the end. Now we'll take this cable here. This goes into this end unit right here. And we'll turn the knob to help us line up this bracket right here. Line that up. And pop that in place like so. Once those cables are all hooked up and the connectors are lined up, we'll go ahead and get this unit lined up like so, and we'll get our 2 screws in. With this lined up, go ahead and get a screw started. Just want to catch a couple threads, and then we'll do the same for the other screw here. Once both of those are caught, we're just going to go ahead and snug those down. And it's just a plastic unit, so you don't want to over tighten, just snug it. Do the same for this one here. Now grab our trim. You want to pay attention to these little spots right here. This one here has a metal tab. We're going to pull this out. This is a mounting clip that actually goes on the back side of the grill or the trim bezel here. I'm just going to line this up and push this back on. Flip this over. Take our connector. And this needs to get lined up and press it on so you hear it click. Next are our vents. You can feed those through the back side. And there are little locking tabs right here that clip into the vents. There's some there and there's some on the top. And press those in, you hear it click on the back side. Do the same for this vent here. And you could feed this back in. Lining up our trim tabs. And just press those back in. As you come across to the bottom, there were a couple tabs that actually just get pressed up and in. Then, of course, you want to go ahead and test everything, make sure everything operates.